So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. That's been cut out, well played. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'm going to opt for the versatile Danny Welbeck. His preference, I'm sure, would be to play through the middle, to score as many as possible, and he'll be judged on that ultimately. But he makes his pace count.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter.
Welbeck! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Now it's Kostic. Spread out to the left. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he was alert to it. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And the pass is intercepted.
Oh my days. What is he doing?
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Stood up well to him there. Cherki. That's a foul. No two ways about it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Kajolu. He has a look up. Look at the space here. He's found a way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vifa. Space for him to turn and look. Looking for options for movement. Not the most accurate pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Now it's Kane. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pass somewhat off target. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And that was nowhere near his best. Played out towards the right wing. Caicedo has the 4th most assists in the league this year. Over to the right flank. Vifa. 15 minutes till half-time. Now, he's got space here. And that was asking for too much. It's a searching pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Donnarumma chooses to deal with it himself. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Pass is just off target.
Brighton are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Welbeck. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Cherki shifted it to the flank. And Caicedo. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's found a way through.
1 minute added time.
Cross to the back post. And that brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
That was the
Any
first
strong
half.
opinions on the first
Let's
half?
hope the
Well,
boys
it's been
can turn it
nothing
up for
but
the second.
frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
Everyone, please welcome our players. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 5.
Down to business
Caicedo.
again.
Number 20.
So the first half brought no goals.
Coming on the field. Number 9. Ruben Neves.
And he welcomes it in.
Number
And he
42.
shoots! He's found real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Vifa. Gross. And here's Welbeck. Oh, fabulous play. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
No. No.
Manchester United do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with...
Gross! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A
Oh,
dribble,
what
cross
the
and
flip?
attempt, all too
What's
easy.
the flip?
Out towards the flank. And it's hoisted clear. And that is out of play. Oh, it's come loose. Well, that is good.
What
Super
did he-
running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Yes.
It's a goal kick. Messi. That's a good foray he's making. A deeply frustrating game so
What the-
far. Certainly in terms of the
what-
scoreline, it remains 0-0.
How was it on through?
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was always going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Why don't I know right backs anymore? Do I? Don't know if it's a good choice, but
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 18, Kostic. Coming on the field is
Gross.
number 13, Hazard.
Quick look, thought about cutting
what
inside.
the?
He's shifting through the gears here. And Welbeck! That wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Welbeck is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Not where it came from. They're urging him to shoot. It's a goal kick.
Okay. Right, I
Rice.
literally wanted to pass to
Messi. Cherki. Now it's Welbeck.
Oh, really well played.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Welbeck. Great ball, and he's in here. Now that is a hefty challenge.
what the fuck?
Now, can they get him away? Great chance! Oh, good finish.
Right, what was the keeper
Finally
doing?
the breakthrough.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Goal!
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Welbeck is amongst the league's top 5 scorers. Brighton have penetrated for the first time.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Dink through. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Knocks it into space. Oh, well back! Oh, off the bar! Goal!
That's actually pissed me off.
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Welbeck at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on
What the
anything.
fuck is he doing?
Brighton are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Brighton making further changes here, and in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Spread out to the left. He saw the tape. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty.
Oh no.
Manchester United really could have done without this. The referee's come
Never knew
over.
about fucking
It's a
red.
red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Well, talk about being caught between a
That's
rock and a
actually
hard place. I don't think he had much
so bad.
choice there, although he's paid for it.
Calm as you like,
Yes.
and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that's a throw.
God. This.
Not too much
Shame
more
is-
here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Brighton have a free kick.
For what? For that. That is.
Kadiolu. Oh, cracking ball. Big chance! Keeper's not concerned by that. Ruben Neves.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's beaten the last man, takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! They will take that, they are absolutely ripping it up!
The goal scorer.
Calm,
Number
composed,
22.
confident, what a super goal!
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And he thumps it clear. That's the end.
Right.
Manchester United come up short. They will be taking nothing away from this one, an outcome which is thoroughly disappointing on all counts. Your reflections then, Jim?
Manchester United desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch.